Hello viewers, in this video we are going to look at the circular issued by EPFO with respect to Employees Enrolment Scheme 2025. Dated 29/10/2025, the circular was issued letter. Okay. The implementation of Employees Enrollment Campaign 2025. Okay, why that gazette notification and other references that they have made here, with respect to which they are now going to give a clarity or a silent features of this scheme. So what are they? The silent features of the Employees Enrollment Campaign Scheme. Let's look at it one by one. The scheme shall commence on 1st November 2025 and shall cease as of 30th April 2026, which we have touched in our previous video. So what is the object of the scheme? Is to provide a special window for employers to voluntarily enroll eligible employees who are left out from the coverage during the period 1/7/2017 to 31/10/2025. As I indicated earlier, because there was already a scheme of Employees Enrollment Scheme in 2017, where all those employees who have not been covered earlier, there was no cutoff date like this. Okay, so prior to 2017 July, they can bring all those employees and cover them. Now this scheme, which has been brought out again after a period of about 7-8 years, is to only cover those employees from 1st July 2017. That's one important thing you need to keep in mind, because employees who have joined before that are not eligible. You can't enroll an employee who were joined before 2017, 1st July 2017. Okay. The scheme applies to all establishment, irrespective of existing coverage status, whatever it is. Okay, or new registration of an establishment. Every establishment will be considered. So who are those employees? Employees may apply for EPF coverage. Who? The employees may be not previously covered employees or not previously declared the employees. Okay, that's between the cutoff date. Now next, mandatory condition for implementation is that you have to have authenticating based on Human app. UN have to be authenticated through face recognition software. Okay, that is one mandatory requirement. The declaration can be filed only via EPFO portal. You will have the link available. A lump sum damage, that is a simple one time, that is some lump sum, that's about 100 rupees is only levied. It is not based on the number of months, the default starting from 5% to 25%. All those conditions are waived off here. Just straight away pay 100 rupees for whatever period it is, starting from 1st July 2017 till 31st October 2025. Okay, just only 100 rupees for the entire enrollment. No respective months or no respective years. Okay. Next, employee share stands waived. That means the employee need not contribute. Okay. Now, in case if it has been deducted, then you have to remit. If it has not been deducted, then you don't need to remit. Okay. How is it going to impact the Provident Fund account and other things? Assuming that if this contribution is not there, to that extent, you don't have the amount available to enjoy the credit. The government did not say or clarify that it is going to contribute like what it did for certain things in earlier enrollments and all those things. Okay, so now as of now it says that employee share stands waived. Okay, now next, employee is liable to deposit interest. Now comes the interest part of it. Now interest is applicable as per section 7Q. 14B damages is not applicable, just 100 rupees only, but interest 7Q section will be applicable on employer contribution alone, because the employee contribution is paid, so it will be charged on the employer contribution alone. And of course administrative charges have to be paid, okay, along with the penal damages which has been indicated earlier. Multiple declaration is not permitted. Fair enough. Yeah, you can't make multiple declaration. Only one time declaration for an establishment, only once. And it can be made only with respect to the live and still working. Now this is slightly different from the earlier scheme that has been brought out in 2017. In that case, it didn't say the condition that it should be, the employee must be working with the said establishment. So you need to consider only those employees who are still continuing with the same establishment to be covered. With respect to 2017 scheme, if they have worked during any period, you should have covered them. That scheme was there. Both employer and employee contribution was there given, and interest was paid. Penalty is just 1 rupee at that point of time. Okay, but interest was payable. Both employee contribution and employer contribution have to be paid. Whether the individual was working with the establishment at the time of declaration is immaterial. But whereas here you have a very important one, is that he should be associated with this establishment which is declaring. Suppose somebody has worked and left between 2017 and 2025, 1st July 2017 to 31st October 2025, they have intermittently come and gone. Those employees cannot be considered. Only who is continuing and with the establishment should be considered. Very, very important point, this one. Okay. Of course, we have already touched all establishments are eligible. Okay. Then facing inquiries under section 7A or under paragraph 26B of the scheme, all those things will stand weighed if you are coming under this scheme. No suo motu action shall be initiated for employees who exited prior to declaration. Clear. So in case the employees who have been working with the establishment and left, no action will be taken on that. Okay. So you have a protection there. So declaration made, you should not make any false representation or suppression of the fact. Otherwise the entire declaration will be invalidated. Same as what we had in 2017 scheme also. This declaration, what the employer is making now, will also make the employee as well as the employer to be eligible under PM Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana, VBRY. That means we had a scheme, we already shared a video, put out a video on that. What is the scheme and what are the benefits available? Please go and watch that also if you want to have a better clarity. Okay. So this is the clarification issued by the EPFO to all their respective departments. Okay. And it is available in the public domain, which I thought I will bring it to your notice for the benefit of the employer as well as employees to deal with this particular scheme. Okay. Thank you. We'll see another video. Hope the information was useful to you. Please subscribe, like, share, and please share your comments also on this.